I'm Coach Blair Schaefer, and I got next.
You next up and you ain't been on Sports Like Talk. Like, what are you doing? Hey, you better hit them up. Look, you breaking next and you up next. Keep the queens go hard. Rise and star on the big scene. Make them know who you are. You don't break the sweat. Don't settle for less. They put you through that test. Your resume that flex. Who got next? Who got next? SLT, ready, say go. Who got next? Who got next? Living my dreams and all your goals. Who got next? Who got next? You can ask B. Jones or head coach. Who got next? Who got next? You next up, so here's my vote. Chill.
Yeah, let's go, SLT Nation. What it do, fam? Welcome back to another fire episode of Sports Life Talks. You got next. That's right. This is a platform that is engineered to give exposure to the voices of tomorrow. It is season 4. Kevin, it's getting cold outside. We on the tail end of the year of the Mamba, but we heating up in this building right now. Kevin and I, we are still on our incredible mission of going across this country, and we're finding rising superstars who are doing big things and accomplishing big dreams. Now, I don't get to say this often, but we got a special one for y'all today. Hey, Kevin, you know what to do. Doom, 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 doom. Let's get it cranking up in here. Coming to the Sports Life Talk stage. I want to make some noise. I need y'all to make some noise for the Starkville native who played in a Final Four at Mississippi State and is now in her fourth season at the University of Texas. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, one of the dopest snipers, one of the dopest shooters in her day is now taking on the coaching industry and is a rising superstar. So everybody out there in Austin, hook 'em, baby. We got him, the assistant coach, Blair Schaefer. Coach Shafer, how you doing today?
I am great. That was quite the introduction. Thank you.
Hey, well, listen, if this is y'all, Kevin, this is not our first time at
University. No, it's not my first time with this staff, B. Jones.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, it feels so good to be back in Austin, baby. We coming to 6th Street right after the show. But listen, hey, this is your first time rocking with the boys at SLT. Welcome to the You Got Next experience. I am your host, the mouth of the South, B. Jones, the OG, all things Louisiana. Put your L's up. Mr. Yeet is in the building, and I'm rocking alongside my brother from another mother, the other side of the You Got Next logo, the Quiet Storm. Shh. All facts, no cap, the head coach, KT. Kev. What, bro? I don't know, Bevo. Hey, we had UT again, fam. Wait, we done something right. We have done something right. How you feeling today, KT?
I'm feeling great, B. Jones, but I don't want to shortchange our guests. You said Final Four, but didn't you play in the championship game as well?
I played in 2 national championships.
Yeah, we can't shortchange our guests, B.
Hey, but you know what though? Everybody in the world know about that Mississippi State team. We all watched that Mississippi State team. That was a nice little run for a couple of years there. One day they're gonna be back though, Coach. One day they're gonna be back. But all right, Coach, let's get this thing kicked off with the moment of truth. That's right. This is our icebreaker with Coach Shafer, where we're gonna play a very fun game called Two Truths and a Lie. And it's super simple. Before the show, Coach Shafer has prepared 3 individual unique facts about herself that pretty much nobody knows. And Kevin and I will have exactly 60 seconds to try to use the process of elimination to see if we can find out which one is not the truth. Now, Coach Shafer, you probably one of our last maybe 10, 15 episodes of the season. Go easy on us. Give us your 3 facts.
I think y'all are about to lose. So let's go. Okay. For at least a month or more, I have lived in Arkansas, Los Angeles, and College Station. That's my first one. I have forked a yard, toilet papered a house, and saran wrapped a car. And my favorite vacation spot that I've ever been to is the Maldives.
Well, Kevin, I'm gonna tell you this: the favorite vacation spot for a lot of people is the Maldives. I believe number 2 though. Rapping a car, that's kind of a college. She was part of the energy. She, you know what I'm saying? They had this successful team. I could 1,000% seeing them in Starkville, in Stark Vegas, wilding out, doing stuff like that, Kevin. The first one though, living in all of these different cities. Come on, what's up with that, KT? What you think?
But then trying to see all the stops for her dad coach. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Was Coach Shafer at Texas A&M? Because she said College Station.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, he was. I'm gonna go with the second one, B. Jones. I don't think she did that.
Kevin, that's college 101. You know what, Kevin?
Okay, no. I'm gonna give you the last shot. We're gonna run the pick and roll. You take the last shot. Let's go,
Coach. As much as I'm gonna tell you this, you a hooper through and through. Your dad is a legend. He's an icon. I don't know when y'all had time to go to no Maldives. I'm gonna say number 3 is the lie. Yeah, that ain't your favorite vacation spot, Coach. Tell us which one was the lie.
You're correct. I've never been to the Maldives before, but I would love to go.
Kevin, I felt it in my spirit. I said, man,
I'm so glad you got it because I didn't have faith in you just then. I'm just letting you know. I'm sorry.
I'm actually very shocked, but that is a good thought process. I have not had time to go there.
I turned it around. You thought I was going to go at number 1, didn't you? You thought I was going to go at number 1.
I thought y'all were going to pick one of the first 2 for sure.
Well, you know what? We got it right. Kevin, hit him with that flex. We in there, yeah.
I thought we had to hit it with this, not the flex. My bad.
That's cool. Let's go. All right, Coach. It's time to take him on a crazy ride, and this is all about you. It's the journey of your life. This is going to be a fun road trip, but before we get started, we need you and everybody out there around this show to lift up your right hand. Come on, Coach. Lift up that right hand. Reach over your left shoulder. Grab that seatbelt and buckle up. Click, clack. Let's go. This is what I need. Kevin and I need exactly 45 seconds to do some begging. That's right. The game of women's basketball is crazy. It's blowing up, and we need you guys to help us to grow this platform so we can keep telling these amazing stories of future legendary coaches like we got here today. So we need you to do 4 things. Number 1, hang out with us to the end of the show. Number 2, hit that like button like Blair hitting the 3-point. I'm talking about bang! We need you to hit that thing so we can run the numbers up on this show, and this thing will bubble all the way up to the top. Number 3, Coach Shafer. You got to have a point guard. On every good team, it has a leader that's a point guard that knows how to share, to distribute the rock, right? We need you guys to become point guards in your circles, on your teams and your family members, and send this show to all your coworkers, colleagues, classmates. It don't matter, but distribute that thing as many times as you possibly can. And last but not least, you know what time it is. Subscribe to the tribe. That's right. Become a part of the Sports Life Talk family. Hit that subscribe button so we can keep marching on. We got an ambitious, arduous, big, nasty goal of 10,000 subscribers by the end of 2025. So we hope you guys hang out with us and join us on this journey. Coach Shafer, is UT going to show us some love on this one? Now, I know what Coach Lindsay Hilton said. I know what Coach Lindsay, when it's UT going to hold us down on this one.
Oh, of course. Of course. Come on now.
All right, y'all know what y'all got to do on the count of 3. Smash that subscribe button. Let's do it like we true to it. 1, 2, 3. Boo! My goodness. Kevin, I feel the electricity. I'm super excited. We closing this year out with a click, clack, bang. I'm telling y'all, we going home with some big stuff this year. So this is what we need you to do. Coach, everybody out there that's watching this that just smashed the subscribe button or hit share, they did something to help us out. We want to show them our appreciation, and we want them to let us know that they're supporting us by throwing an emoji in the chat. You are the guest of honor. You doping it, Kevin and I combined. So you tell us, what is the emoji of the show?
I mean, it's got to be the hook 'em. Come on now.
You knew that one.
Gotta throw them up.
Yeah, that was easy.
Throw it up.
Kevin, I don't know, man. We might get some nasty letters. We throw a hook 'em up a little too much, but you know what? Throw that hook 'em in the chat if you did any of those things to show us some love. Kevin, what we gonna tell those individuals that do that, sir?
Before I say that to them, why didn't you say like KT shooting a 3? Why you didn't give my points for being a shooter?
We're not doing that today. Come on, Kevin, it's Christmas time. We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Okay, so to everyone who threw the hook 'em in the in the chat. We're going to tell them thank you.
Thank you. That's right. We don't do fans. We don't do followers. We do family round Sports Life Talk. We want to personally welcome you to the Sports Life Talk family. Coach Shafer, we waited a long time to get here, and I'm super excited. This is the most fun part of any podcast I've seen on this side of the Mississippi. Welcome to the Sports Life Talks initiation.
Oh gosh, thanks. Let's go. Hit me with all the questions.
All right, Coach, to kick off our initiation, we need for you to give us your top 5 music artists.
Okay. So I'm thinking Kehlani, Morgan Wallen. I like a little T Swift every now and then. SZA and Rod Wave.
Wait a minute. Did I hear some Morgan Wallen? I got some country. I got some hip hop.
You heard me, Joe. Okay. See, whenever you hear Morgan Wallen, now he got to start acting up. Please don't sing none of his music.
I love Morgan Wallen. You know what I'm saying, Coach? I love me some Morgan Wallen. You know what I'm talking about?
Listen, I do too. We went and saw him when he came to the Moody Center, and it was awesome. So I'm a big fan.
All right, yeah, I like more. Kevin, what are you gonna give Coach Shafer for that? It was a pretty amazing top 5. So I was sprinkled with a little bit of everything.
Coach, we like to rank everybody's top 5. The highest you can get is 5. No, excuse me, it's 10.
10. That's right.
Because we did something new. Now, I don't know why it escaped me just then. But, Coach, what I'm going to give you, let's give a 22 for that, man. We're going to give a 22.
Ooh, 22. Now, everybody want to know what did you give Coach Lindsay? What'd you give Coach Hilton?
Hey, so like a year ago, 2 years ago, I don't remember that. Why would you put me on the spot like that and be messy? All right, Coach, we asked the superhero question because we see coaches as superheroes. And your dad, I'm pretty sure somewhere he has a theme song, or he should have his own theme music. But we need for you to give us your theme song.
I'm thinking Turks and Caicos by Rod Wave because it's just a vibe, you know?
Can you, sing some of that, rap some of that for us?
Yeah, absolutely not.
We tried, KT.
I tried, you know.
But no.
Yeah. All right. So, what is something that basketball has taught you that you can use when you're not on the court?
Ooh, I would have to say discipline. Like just in anything that I do, right? Like my journey has really been challenging but rewarding. And when you get back to the nuts and bolts of everything, I would just say that discipline, has led me to the successful parts.
All right, so we're going to produce a movie that's centered around you. The one thing that we're missing is a lead actress. Who should we get to play you in the story of your life?
This is hard, right? Because I feel like if you made a movie about me, then there would have to be like basketball in the movie. So I would, want there to be a good player. I'm sure that was way better than me. But also like a good actress. So I don't know. Maybe let me just go with like the full-on actress part, and I would love for like Blake Lively to play me.
That's who I was thinking. Oh my goodness!
It was just teach her the basketball part,
who was the girl that played in The Fifth Element? The young lady. I don't know why I can't think of her name right now. Shay Woodley or something. Aaron Rodgers' ex-girlfriend. I don't know why.
Yeah. I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
I said that's not The Fifth Element though, but okay, you kind of.
You know what I'm talking about. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right.
I do know the actress. I just can't think of her name, but I visualize her.
I know you're talking about. I had Jennifer Lawrence only because of the personalities, and she's a really good actress. And
you know what? I actually do. I like her aura, and I feel like she has some sarcasm in there. She jokes around, but she's also very straightforward, kind of like me. So I like that one too.
All right. So, Coach, this is the most important question that we asked during our initiation. B and I would love to travel. When we travel, we got to eat. So we come to Austin to watch a game. What's that one food spot we need to go to before the game? And what's your go-to meal there?
100%, I would say Terry Black's barbecue. It's an Austin staple, and you literally cannot go wrong with anything that you get there. But if anything, as a side dish, you have to get the macaroni and cheese. It's 10 out of 10. But any slice of barbecue that you want to get, whether it's like ribs or chicken or their sausage, it's all just so good. So
wait a minute, Coach. I heard Terry Black's is where like recruits get to go, like the 5 stars and the 4 star. I heard that's where y'all take the big dogs. Terry Black's is the spot we going to.
Listen, why not? I mean, it's nothing fancy at all, but if you come to Austin, like you got to experience it at least once.
Let's go, KT. What you getting, KT?
I always get brisket everywhere I go. I'm pretty simple.
I knew you was going to say brisket. Coach, I'm getting whatever Coach get. I'm trying the mac and cheese. Let's go.
Oh, definitely the mac and cheese. And B. Jones, we are a 4-star podcast. We're trying to get to 5 stars, so we deserve some Terry Black. So there we
top
go.
30, top 32, KT, top 25.
About 26. We're on the outside. We're right there. All right. So first off, thank you for sticking with us as we wrap up the initiation and shift gears to learn more about Blair Schaefer. We need for you to drop your top 5 music artists, your favorite superhero, and favorite place to eat in the comments. And don't forget to visit our website, sltugotnext.com, to check out more of our amazing You Got Next family members. Now let me pass the ball back to B as we introduce our newest play cousin, Coach Blair Schaefer. So B. Jones, go ahead and take it away, brother.
Coach Shafer. Kevin, I don't know. I just never thought I'd be saying that. I can say that probably a dozen times and it feel good every time. Welcome to the show, Coach Shafer. It is amazing to have you on here. You are truly a light in this game. You are carving out a path that is going to be unprecedented. But we got to take them back to the beginning, Coach. We got to show a lot of people. They see it now, but they don't know what it took to get here. So let's go back to the beginning in true superhero origin format. When did you fall in love with the game of basketball?
I don't even know. Like, I just remember playing the game since I was breathing, because I was around both of my parents. I would probably say I loved the game. I truly understood what the value of loving the game was when I was in college. I always really, really liked the sport and, all of that. I understood what hard work was. But when I got to Mississippi State and I was surrounded by the teammates that I had and my coaches, they really poured into me and helped me love the sport. They helped me love the grind, love the attention to detail. Like, there's so many things that you don't really get just by going through the motions in high school and, doing the trainings here and there, the big games that you can play in college and the experiences that you have with your teammates, like those things and those times, they're so fleeting. And so I would say probably in college.
Well, you come up in Stark Vegas. Your pops was coaching there, but I got to ask you, to get a Power 5 at the time, that was P5, to get that kind of scholarship, you had to be able to go get a bucket. Like, pops can't save you when it come to getting on this basketball court. And I got to ask you, because I saw a video, you said you was all about defense, Coach. That's why I said, dude, you all about defense, Coach. I want to know, when you were playing like AAU ball, were you that cold back when you was you doing your thing?
I like to say I could really shoot it. I had to obviously continue to work on my game when I got to college, and there was a huge learning curve for me. So defense was not always a part of my strengths, but I made it my strengths because I wanted to play and I wanted to play at the highest level. And so I did what it took to get to that point in my career. So I would say I really prided myself on being able to shoot the rock. But also I learned to love the defensive end as well.
What was it like for you to not just go through this experience of being a part of a team that, let's just be real, nobody saw y'all coming. Nobody saw Mississippi State was going to be this rising team that was going to start popping folks left and right. And y'all did it successfully for a certain period of time. But how was that to do that whole thing, go to Final Fours, go to national championships, and have your pops right there on the side of you? Like, that's got to be one of the coolest experiences ever. Or was he super hard on you during this time?
Oh, yes. 100%. He was very tough on me, but I knew what I signed up for. I knew that it would be really challenging. One, just to play in the SEC. I mean, I feel like that's the most aggressive physical league that you could enter. But also there are a ton of amazing athletes. And if I went up against great people and great athletes every single day, I have no choice but to get better. And so to go into that environment, knowing that my dad was going to be my coach, I knew that he would always keep it real with me and he would always hold me to a really high standard. And for me, like, I really wanted to be a leader, and it was a really tough thing for me to be able to do because I had to earn the respect of the locker room, and it's really hard to do when you're a coach's kid. And so I feel like it really took me a couple years to just earn that respect. And you don't get that by saying certain things. Like, you just have to walk the walk. You can't talk the talk. You just have to walk it. And so, I was able to do that. We went to 2 back-to-back national championship games. I feel like we were always just like the underdog, and we played like it. We didn't care how many 5 stars you had, how many McDonald's All-Americans you had, because we knew what was in our breastplate. We knew that we were tough, physical, aggressive. We knew that we were just relentless and that we were going to be the dogs every single night. And we had a great chemistry that we developed with each other, and a real trust. And with trust comes an understanding of everybody's skill sets and understanding strengths and weaknesses. And when you can finally accept that and play to those strengths and play to those weaknesses, it just helps everybody be that much more successful. Instead of, sometimes you have people on teams that will, understand people's weaknesses, but they don't help them cover those weaknesses. They just acknowledge them. Well, if you don't help cover your teammates back, then that does no good. And so we all kind of embraced each other in every way. And I would say, like, those times together with my teammates, and then obviously doing it with my dad, is something that you don't really see a lot. Specifically, a lot of coaches' kids don't really play at the highest level. You don't see that. And so I didn't start off that way. I didn't come into college and automatically play a lot of minutes. I had to earn my way, and I feel like I did that. I ended up earning a starting spot my junior year, and then led the team in minutes my senior year.
Wait a minute, though. Who did y'all pop? Did y'all beat UConn? Y'all be somebody that I'm talking about. I felt the earth shake. I was like, oh my God, it was that major. But Coach, you guys had a crazy run. We're going to get to your coaching experience, because that's where we are now. And I got to talk to you for a second, because I was doing my research and I said, what did Blair do to her daddy for him to make her be a Dobo for not 1, but 2 years? I'm like, Coach, that is the grunt work. That is the worst. I mean, it's hard to be a Dobo. The first time, I think we had our coach from Texas Tech. He came on here and he was telling us about what it takes to be a Dobo. And from that point on, I knew exactly that that's the job I never wanted to do in my entire life. You did it for 2 years to prove yourself, Coach. Do you feel like you always having to prove yourself in order to get to where you want to go in life?
I do, because I feel like there's a big stigma around the country with, coaches' kids, nepotism, whatever. And so it's my job to go and prove myself that I can do this. Like, I'm going to prove that I am talented enough, that it's not my name that will get me where I want to go. It's my work ethic. It's what I can offer. It's my skill set. And so I've always worked at it, no matter if it was basketball or outside of basketball. And so when we came from Mississippi State, his Dobo did not come with us. And so I was able to see what it looked like from a player perspective. And then when I was on staff there for a year, I was able to see it from a staff perspective. So I kind of knew what went into the job. And whenever we were looking for that next Dobo, I just kind of stepped in and started doing things. And I taught myself things that I didn't know, but I was also very prefaced to what the job took to be successful, just because I was able to watch a professional do that for my entire career at Mississippi State. And so by the time we got to October, it was time for him to hire somebody. And I was kind of at the point where I was like, yo, you really need to find somebody, because I'm not really trying to teach nobody how to do all this once we get to season. And it was time to, book travel and hotels and all of those types of things. And I did the job for probably 6 months with not even getting paid for it. Like, I just did it. And I ended up getting the job. And honestly, though, I'm so grateful for the opportunity, because I was able to learn so much of what it really takes to run a high level top 10 program. From the financial piece, if you want to be successful as a head coach, and one day I do want to be successful as a head coach, you have to know what goes in to running a program that's not just X's and O's, because X's and O's is like 10% of everything. So I'm so grateful for the experience, and I truly learned a lot. I don't miss it by any means, but I think it was a huge stepping stone for me to continue to grow in this career.
Right, but coach, you get the opportunity to sit courtside and learn from a literal icon. I'm talking about somebody who might one day be on the Mount Rushmore of coaches in women's basketball, and that's your dad. So what have you learned from your dad, and what part of his coaching tactics and strategies and behaviors have you implemented in your game?
I don't know. He has always just been a man of true work ethic. And, he's always like, you just got to keep working. You got to stay ready so you don't got to get ready. So when, preparation meets opportunity, you're ready to knock it out of the park. And so that's all I've ever known. That's all I've ever tried to live up to. And trust me, I'm still trying to learn from him every single day. Like, he does things and he makes decisions, and I'm trying to literally get inside of his head. Like, how in the heck did you think of that? Or why would you put these combinations on the floor? Or why would you, call this specific play when this is the situation? So I feel like I'm so blessed to be able to watch him and just learn every single day. There's so much to soak in. He has so many old school sayings that mean so much, but you don't get to really acknowledge or hear those things unless you're just around somebody like that every day. And it's so awesome to just experience with him, and he's just so knowledgeable. He has so much to share. And so I want to soak that in until he is done.
Well, your pops are super smart. Let me tell you why. A lot of coaches have come on this show, and you know what they always say? It's not me. It's my team. It's my staff. It's the people I've surrounded myself with. And your dad has formed a super team. It's like Charlie and the Angels. I'm talking about, you got some of the most dopest coaches in the game right now, right there on your staff. You are part of something that is super special. It's all female except your pops. How special is that coaching room? And tell me about the interactions, the energy, the culture of what you guys are getting accomplished.
Yeah, for sure. I absolutely love working with the people that I work with every single day. I mean, Coach Lovato, I played for her at Mississippi State, and now I'm able to coach alongside her. And I have truly learned so much from her, specifically in the recruiting field. Like, she is amazing. She's such an amazing human at heart. And I really cherish that relationship and the opportunities that she's given me. She's taught me so much, and what I haven't understood or I didn't know, like, she's literally taking time out of her life to share moments with me so that I can be better, because she knows I want to be a coach, and she knows that I want to do things one day that she's done already. And obviously with Wiz having the experience that she has at a professional level, and she's an amazing human as well, and Sydney, and we have Adobo and Tori. Like, it's awesome to have such strong women on our staff, because that's what our team is composed of. They are able to walk by professionals every single day and see what that looks like. If you have a circus in your office, you're going to have a circus on your team. And so when we have composure, when we have professionalism, when we have work ethic that they look at every single day, like, they start to impose those traits. And we try and do a great job in the recruiting process to find amazing people with amazing families. And we definitely do a good job of that. But part of sustaining excellence is having people that kind of walk the walk every day, so that these younger student athletes who are going through this college experience and good times, hard times, like the up and down of college and the roller coaster that is, like, sometimes you need to look at what some consistency looks like and what composure, cool, calm, and collected looks like. So I feel like we do a really good job at that in our chemistry and relationships that we have on staff. It's something that I really cherish.
So if I got the opportunity to speak to Rory Harmon, and I said, Rory, tell me about Coach Shafer, what is she going to say?
God, she always has something to say. I don't know. Hopefully she would say something about the fact that I'm always here for them, and I always try and goof around. I'm pretty silly, but also, like, I also want to help them be their best. And so whatever that looks like, good, bad, ugly, sometimes you got to have somebody that reminds you of the good things, but also, like, staying humble and hungry and things that we can continue to work on as well. So hopefully I'm a light to them, and if they ever need anything, they know they can come talk to me.
All right, Coach. Well, you guys the season has began, but you haven't hit SEC play. This is a big deal. Texas is finally where they belong in the SEC. Good on good, best on best, night in and night out. It ain't ducking no smoke. Y'all got to bring it. You got all American. You got some dogs in that kennel, though, Coach. You got some absolute future WNBA players right there in that locker room with you. But, Coach, what are we going to get out of this version of Texas?
Well, I think you're always going to get hard work, consistency, and fight. You know, we always say Texas fight, but our girls do a great job living by that. If you were to see our team every single day, all of the girls on our team, they come in, they do extra, they schedule their own one-on-one times with us. Like, they're putting in the work. So they want to be great. They know what it takes to win. We have a great veteran group that's back, but we also have some really, really talented freshmen that are now in the mix. And so the combinations that we're able to put together, it's been really exciting. We have one group that's fast, and then we have one group that's really, really fast. So, and that's how we want to play. We always want to get up and down. We want to score in transition, but we want to guard. And so our guard play is very deep this year. And so I think you're going to see some players that are going to get after it on the defensive end, but that are also going to push it on offense. And they're also going to play together on the offensive end, make the extra pass. Like, it's fun basketball to watch.
Well, this team is super close, Coach, and you got an experience. You was there. You went to the Final Four. You went to the national championship game. How do you express those feelings, and what are you telling that team about what it takes to get to that level? Because y'all was super close this year already. That last year's team almost got there. So, Coach, what are you saying to these young ladies night in, night out, day in and day out, every practice to help prepare them to set the world on fire and do what Mississippi State did a couple of years ago?
Yeah, I think you just have to embrace the grind every single day, the details every single day. You can't overlook little things, because in a game, what you have done every single day, those become your habits. So you will fall back on your habits in these big games. You don't want to have to think during these games. You just want to have to react. And so we're working on building great habits every single day. So that way when we get to these big moments, all we know is as perfect as we can be, as like detail oriented as we can be, as focused as we can be on every little thing, communicating all the time. Like, all of these little things, they add up, because you can't have empty possessions. You have to be on point every single possession, because you know what I'm saying? When you get to the Elite Eight, when you get to the Final Four, all of these teams are good. So when talent meets talent, talent no longer wins. It's what's up here in your mind. It's every other thing that adds up when the clock hits 40 at the end that will make the difference.
Kevin, are you feeling that future head coach? Are you feeling that future?
I felt at the very beginning of the show when she was talking, B. Jones. You can tell.
I got the hairs on my arms up. Oh, my goodness. Coach, we would talk about the mama moment, but going to the Final Four, that's a mama moment in itself. So we're going to let it ride out on that. Coach, welcome to the championship rounds. This is the part of the show with KT and I playing a little bit of one-on-one, and you are now officially calling all of the shots. All right, Coach, this is our version of Would You Rather. We're going to go 3 rounds, and in each round, KT and I both will put you in a very difficult position. We're going to give you some tough options to select from. Whichever host you select, that host will get a point. The first host to get 2 points will win this episode's game of championship round. Now, Coach, I'm going to tell you, let me push my glasses off, KT. We take this serious. It's pride on the line, Coach. All right, Kevin is the defending champ. Kevin, kick it off, man. Let's go.
All right, Coach. Remember when I asked you about your favorite superhero earlier?
Mm-hmm.
Well, in this scenario, you're the hero. You recruited a player that everyone gave up on. That player makes it to the Basketball Hall of Fame, and in their speech, and with tears in their eyes, they tell you they wouldn't be here without the love, guidance, and loyalty of Coach Blair Schaefer, or you know what, Coach? Y'all been working hard, and people are noticing all the success at Texas, and they give you the call. You get the phone call, but not just any school. Mississippi State, they want you to come home and become the head coach. When you get there, y'all are about to set the world on fire so much that you are going to walk the same path as your dad, and you will take that team to a national championship game and sit in that seat where he sat for that amazing run.
Ooh, I would have to take the head coach over there, just because I have never been the person that's been about myself. I've always been about the betterment of the team. So if I can pour into a human being and at the end of their career, they can, look back and say that I was able to help them become their best self, then that would fill up my cup. So,
Coach, the betterment of a team. You just took a team to the championship. That's the betterment of the team. Winners.
I do. I feel that. I understand it as well. And it is still a good option, but I would say that I'm in the business of winning, and part of winning is making sure that these student athletes can be their best self. So
Good option, coach. All right, let's go round 2.
I knew he was going to do that. Goodness, you don't do her like that, B. Jones. Goodness. All right, so I want you to get ready for your own thrilling sports show on the SEC Network. Every episode brings you face-to-face with top coaches from around the world, diving deep into their secrets, rituals, and communities that fuel their success. It's not just a show, Coach. It's an all-access, behind-the-scenes journey where you travel, eat, and learn from the best coaches in the sport. Each episode is a fresh, new chapter packed with energy, history, and heart, or
I got a call from Netflix, coach. They are looking for the next team to fill this year's version of Last Chance U. That's right. They want to bring the series back, and they want to pick a female basketball program. And I told them UT was popping like Orville Redenbacher. Coach, they're going to have cameras everywhere. This thing is going to be a no-holds-barred, all entertainment. They're going to be in the locker rooms, the court, the practices, the fun plane rides. They're going to get an inside look at what it takes to be a Longhorn and show how exactly you guys are building this amazing program inch by inch, shot by shot, and brick by brick.
yeah, I'm going to have to take that option for Netflix. So I got you, mouth of the song.
Let's go. Oh my goodness. Kevin, she scared me for a second. You know what I'm talking about? Like, all right, coach. Well, for the final round, Kevin and I stopped doing the talking. We let our sneakers do the talking for us. As a matter of fact, we super sneakerheads. We think sports life talk is synonymous with the culture. And we know that if as a basketball player, coach, we know, especially at UT, if you look good, you feel good, you play good. Ain't that right, coach? So for round 3, Kevin and I both selected a pair of shoes we thought you would like and we think that you would rock with, okay? So on the count of 3, we're going to get you to say, hold that sneaker. And once you say it, we're going to show you the shoes that we selected out of our collections that we think you would enjoy, okay, coach? Whoever you select will win the final point of this episode and win this game. You ready for this, coach?
I got you.
3, 2, 1.
Hold that sneaker.
I knew you was going to do that, so I just had to go and be different.
Ooh.
I took it back to Mississippi State, KT. I feel like
I thought about doing that too, since I didn't have any like UT colored shoes. But I was like, I'm gonna go out and live. Coach is different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do know what you're saying because I am feeling that shoe head, coach. So I'm gonna have to go with the low top shoes.
Oh my goodness! I cannot believe that! Over your alma mater? Over your sisterhood? Come on, coach.
I know. I'm sorry to do
all
it to
that
you.
defense you played, all them tears you shed, all them hard practices, and you chose.
Now, B. Jones, why are you doing all this talking? I'm the champion right now. I should be the one giving my speech. You doing too much right now.
I am enraged right now. Oh my goodness,
Coach. Thank you so much. Thanks to you, I am still champion. And B. Jones, you know good and well that the school I wanted to attend was UT.
I know.
Well, my mother said, "Hey, that is 4 hours away from me. I don't feel like driving down there if something happens to you." So instead of a Longhorn, I became a UTA Maverick. But I did want to go there. I got accepted and everything. Go ahead, B. Jones, take over.
I don't know what we're doing anymore with this show. I'm just trying to figure my life out right now. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, no.
All right, I'll just messing with you, coach. Well, listen, we got to finish this show on a high note. This show is all about inspiring the next generation and showcasing amazing people like yourself. So it's a lot of people watching this show right now, and they are now following you at Blair _. That's 2 Shafer on all the social media platforms. And they curious. And we all curious, Coach. The title of the show is You Got Next. What's up next for you, Coach Shafer?
Ooh, hopefully a national championship. I have so much faith in our girls, and they're on a great path right now. Their work ethic, their mind frames, like their chemistry, their relationships on the court, like it's really special to watch. So I think that's what's up next.
Too bad Netflix won't be there to see it. Come on, KT.
You're mad.
Yeah, that was good.
I'm big man. You know what I'm saying? God, no.
Oh my God. All right, Coach, do you have any shout outs you want to give?
Ooh, that's hard. I mean, I feel like I surround myself with great people, so I could shout out a lot of people. I could shout out my family, my staff, the administrators at the University of Texas who have given me this opportunity to work with my dad. I'm so blessed, and I have all these people that I could thank. So shout out to everybody at Texas, my family, and our team and our staff.
All right, Coach. So this is a part of the show where you get a chance to call out the person that you think should have next. Tell me, I got a chance to rock with B. Jones and KT, and I told them my story. I want you to do the same thing. With that said, Coach, who are you calling out? Who should have next?
I would call out Morgan William, who hit the shot to beat UConn and beat their 111 win streak. So I think Morgan has so much to offer. She's so smart. She was a great player, and we were roommates the entire time at Mississippi State. So I love her so much, and she's so talented, and I would love for everybody to be able to listen to her wisdom.
What is she doing now for a career?
She's very high up in the company Pepsi, so she's killing it.
What?
And we love Pepsi all of a sudden.
She's absolutely killing it. She has used so many just traits in her discipline and her hard work to really separate her in the professional field. And so she was able to do so many things at Mississippi State that helped us get to those national championship games. She had a 41-point game versus Baylor in the Elite Eight, and we were running everything for our two guards for her as the point guard. Like, she was on fire, and she's like 5'4" or 5'5". So people called her itty bitty, but Morgan is an amazing person, an amazing athlete, and any guard could learn so much from her just throughout her journey and her work ethic. So I think she'll be
itty bitty Morgan, bring a case of Pepsis and let's get this thing cracking. Let the world know that you are up next. Your ticket just got punched and you are now on the clock. I don't think we've ever done somebody in the professional world, Kevin. So that is going to be a really good, crispy, refreshing show. No pun with Pepsi on that. All right, Coach Blair Schaefer, you got next. You are the truth, Coach. You are a transcendent talent. You are fearless. You are aggressive, but you are so sincere, authentic, and you are doing amazing things in this game and changing the way we view women in basketball every single day. You are extraordinary. You are elite. You deserve a yeet. Let's go! Oh my goodness, Kevin! I get emotional. It's coming close to the end. I don't know what to do, man. This has been such an amazing year, but we want to thank everybody watching the shows, rocked with us, whether it's this episode or previous episodes. Thank y'all for watching another episode of Sports Life Talks. You got next. We appreciate the love. We're gonna finish this year out with some more amazing people, and y'all buckle up because next year the deck is getting loaded. I'm telling y'all, the blessings ain't gonna stop. So don't forget to smash that subscribe button, hit that like button, and then throw that hook 'em in the chat and let us know you was out there today. And if you want to be on the show yourself, go to our website, sltugotnext.com. Click on the nominate tab. Tell us a little bit of why you feel like you got next. Why you a Mamba? And we going to get you on the show for the Big Nickel season 5 in 2025. And Kevin was pointing to our social media platform. Y'all know what it is. Y'all go down. We drop social media content every single day. I think this year we've done over 180 episodes. It's been bananas. It's something in there for every single person. So y'all make sure y'all lock in with us there. And last but not least, Kevin, we are a road trip away from Austin. That ain't not. We get in the car.
I was just about to ask Coach about that, but you keep going. You go.
We 4 hours away, so Coach, we gonna get in the car. But when we get there, I'm going to turn on a podcast. That's right. For all my podcast junkies, y'all can download this show as well as up to 700 other shows in the audio format and keep all the laughs, keep all the energy, keep all the inspiration going with more stories on You Got Next. Kevin, congratulations. Not only did you won the game with the All-American from Louisiana, I don't know no more. Like I said, I don't know. Maybe I just need to buy me some chunky dunks and pull them up every episode. But I'll get over it when we get to Terry Blacks. KT, close us out, man.
Coach, thank you so much for rocking with us. Whatever you need from us, please let us know, and we got your back.
Thank you for having me. Hook 'em.
Nah, hey, Coach, I want you to throw that up, but I got to see that J. I'm talking about all the 3-pointers you hit at Mississippi State. Show us that form, Coach.
Oh, God. Yeah, I was shooting.
There it is. Hey, Sports Life Talk Nation, we love y'all. Stay safe, be blessed, respect each other, and love one another because together we are better. And listen, keep dreaming big because you never know. Your story may be the next one featured on Sports Life Talks. You got next. Yeet!
I knew you had next because you always working, you always grinding, you're in your bag because you're always working. Like in due time, I knew you got next. Oh, you did it, huh? Crack the code. You got next, you smashing goals. You want next, you need exposure. Well, Sports Like Talk got the baddest show, like the baddest in the room. Podcast to tune into just for you to talk your shit. Talk your mushroom. You are what you eat and you should consume. Sports Like Talk from the late night to the afternoon, then rest repeat. Hit the like, leave a comment, or subscribe so you don't miss a beat. You got next is a small taste of a winning meal from a chef type of celebrity. What's up next is you, at least you better be. Yeah, you got next, yeah. I can feel it, you're a winner just like me. You got next, and what comes next? Tune in next time and you'll see. Cause if you got next, yeah, if you got next, then you're just like me. If you got next, yeah, if you got next, then you know where to be. I'm talking Sports Life, talking this. Yeah. Sports Life, talking this.